Please subscribe to the ITZax YouTube channel for more amazing content.
Are we living in a simulation? What if I told you that nothing you see is real? That your memories, your experiences, even the people around you, might just be lines of code in a highly advanced computer simulation. Sounds crazy, right? But some of the world's top scientists, philosophers, and tech billionaires are taking this idea very seriously. Elon Musk once said, "There's a 1 in billions chance that we are in a base reality." Meaning, the odds that this is the real world? Almost zero. So today, let's explore simulation theory, the idea that our entire universe is just a super advanced video game. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear might change how you see reality forever. Part 1. What is simulation theory? 134 o'clock. The idea that reality is an illusion isn't new. In fact, it dates back thousands of years. 1. The ancient Greeks believed the world was just shadows on a cave wall, Plato's allegory of the cave. 2. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the concept of Maya suggests that reality is an illusion. But in modern times, this idea got a scientific twist thanks to philosopher Nick Bostrom. In 2003, he proposed a theory that shook the world. He argued, light bulb, if a civilization ever becomes advanced enough to create a simulation indistinguishable from reality, then chances are, we're already in one. Think about it. 1. We already create video games with lifelike physics and AI. 2. Every year, our technology improves, better graphics, VR, AI, quantum computing. 3. If humanity survives long enough, eventually we'd make a simulation so real that its characters wouldn't even know they're inside one. And if that's possible, why wouldn't it have already happened? Part 2. Signs we might be in a simulation. 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay, but is there any proof? Well, let's look at some strange clues that suggest our reality might not be what it seems. Keycap 1. The universe runs on math. Our universe follows strict mathematical rules. Gravity, energy, time, even life itself is governed by numbers. Why does the universe behave like a perfectly programmed system? Even reality's smallest building blocks, atoms and quantum particles, follow equations as if they were part of a coded simulation. Keycap 2. The speed limit of the universe. Every video game has limitations. And guess what? Our universe does too. The absolute speed limit is the speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second. No object, spaceship, or technology can break it. What if this speed limit is just a built-in restriction, like the rendered distance in a video game? Keycap 3. Quantum physics is bizarre. This one is a mind-blower. In quantum physics, particles don't exist in one state until you observe them. For example, the double-slit experiment. 1. A particle behaves like a wave when not observed. 2. But the moment we look at it, it behaves like a solid object. Almost as if the universe only renders things when we look at them, just like how a video game only loads graphics in the player's field of vision. Keycap 4. Deja vu and glitches in reality. Ever experienced deja vu? Or moments where reality glitches, like missing time, weird coincidences, or strange patterns repeating. 1. Have you ever seen people glitch in real life? 2. What if these are bugs in the simulation? Errors in the system? Part 3. What numbers? Why does the universe behave like a perfectly programmed system? Even reality's smallest building blocks, atoms and quantum particles, follow equations as if they were part of a coded simulation. Keycap 2. The speed limit of the universe. Every video game has limitations. And guess what? Our universe does too. The absolute speed limit is the speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second. No object, spaceship, or technology can break it. What if this speed limit is just a built-in restriction, like the rendered distance in a video game? Keycap 3. Quantum physics is bizarre. This one is a mind-blower. In quantum physics, particles don't exist in one state until you observe them. For example, the double-slit experiment. 1. A particle behaves like a wave when not observed. 2. But the moment we look at it, it behaves like a solid object. Almost as if the universe only renders things when we look at them, just like how a video game only loads graphics in the player's field of vision. Keycap 4 Deja vu and glitches in reality? Ever experienced deja vu? Or moments where reality glitches, like missing time, weird coincidences, or strange patterns repeating? 1. Have you ever seen people glitch in real life? 2. What if these are bugs in the simulation? Errors in the system? Part 3. What if it's true? 8 o'clock 12 o'clock. So, if we're inside a simulation, what does that mean? Keycap 1 Who created this simulation? If we're in a simulation, then someone must have programmed it. But who? Here are a few possibilities. 1. An advanced alien civilization. We could be an experiment run by beings far smarter than us. 2. Our future selves. Maybe humans in the future created this world to study their ancestors. 3. A higher intelligence. Could this be another name for what religions call God? Keycap 2 Do we have free will? If we're in a simulation, then do we actually have control over our lives? Or are we just pre-programmed characters following a script? Keycap 3 What happens when we die? If this is a simulation, what happens when our program ends? 1. Is death just logging out? 2. Do we restart in another simulation? 3. Or does consciousness exist outside the program? Part 4. Could we escape? 12 o'clock 14:30. If this is a simulation, is there a way to break out? Some scientists believe that if we ever find the edge of reality, a place where physics stops making sense, it could be proof that we're in a simulation. Others think that AI might become advanced enough to recognize the simulation and find a way to escape. But here's the craziest part. What if we already have? What if people who claim to experience out-of-body experiences, past lives, or near-death awakenings are actually people who have briefly glitched out of the simulation? Conclusion. 1430-1500. In the end, we don't know for sure if we're in a simulation. But one thing is clear, this idea is no longer just science fiction. So, what do you think? Are we just characters in a hyper-advanced video game? Or is this reality as real as it gets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video made you question your existence, hit that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. See you in the next video.
Please subscribe to the ITZax YouTube channel for more amazing content.
What if everything around you, your memories, your experiences, even time itself, is just part of a highly advanced simulation? Sounds like science fiction, right? But top scientists and thinkers, including Elon Musk, believe there's a high chance we are living in a simulated reality. The idea that reality is an illusion isn't new. Ancient philosophers like Plato and religious concepts like Maya have suggested that reality is an illusion. But in 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed a modern twist. If a civilization can create ultra-realistic simulations, then the odds are, we're already inside one. Strange clues that reality might be fake. The universe runs on math. Everything, from physics to consciousness, follows strict rules, like a programmed system. The speed limit of the universe, just like video games have render limits, our universe has an unbreakable speed limit, the speed of light. Quantum physics is weird. In experiments, particles behave differently when observed. Almost like the universe renders things only when we look at them. Deja vu and glitches in reality, weird coincidences, repeating patterns, and deja vu. What if these are bugs in the system? What if it's true? Who built this simulation? Aliens? Future humans? A higher intelligence? And if this world isn't real, what happens when we die? Some believe our consciousness exists outside the simulation. Others think we may have already escaped, but just don't remember. So, what do you think? Are we just characters in a hyper-realistic video game? Or is this reality as real as it gets?
Please subscribe to the ITZax YouTube channel for more amazing content.
Imagine a world without medicine, technology, or even electricity. Science has shaped our world in ways we can't even imagine. Here are the top 10 scientific discoveries that changed the world. Before antibiotics, even a small cut could be deadly. But in 1928, Alexander Fleming made an accidental discovery, penicillin. This life-saving drug revolutionized medicine and has saved millions of lives. Every living thing carries a hidden instruction manual, DNA. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered its double helix structure, unlocking the secrets of genetics, evolution, and even crime solving. Imagine chemistry as a giant puzzle with missing pieces. In 1869, Dmitry Mendeleev cracked the code, organizing elements into the periodic table, a discovery that shaped modern science. How did life evolve? In 1859, Charles Darwin's theory of evolution explained that species change over time through natural selection. This discovery transformed biology forever. What if I told you time isn't constant? Albert Einstein's theory of relativity proved that space and time are connected, shaping our understanding of the universe. The quantum world is like science fiction. Particles can be in two places at once, teleport, and even change when observed. Quantum mechanics led to lasers, computers, and even quantum computing. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was smaller than an atom, then boom. The Big Bang happened, giving birth to galaxies, stars, and life itself. Imagine a world without light, phones, or computers. Electricity changed everything. From Benjamin Franklin to Nikola Tesla, this discovery shaped the modern world. Every step you take follows Newton's laws of motion. These principles explain how objects moved, from falling apples to space rockets. Vaccines have saved millions of lives, preventing deadly diseases like smallpox and polio. From Edward Jenner's first vaccine to modern mRNA technology, vaccines have shaped global health. From medicine to space travel, these discoveries changed history. Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And stay tuned for more mind-blowing science.
The Big Bang Theory: The Birth of a Universe.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you ever wondered how the universe came to be? How did everything, stars, galaxies, even time and space, start? In today's video, we'll explore the Big Bang Theory, the most widely accepted explanation for the birth of our universe. Let's dive in. What is the Big Bang Theory? The Big Bang Theory tells us that around 13.8 billion years ago, everything in the universe was packed into an extremely small, hot, and dense point. This point, known as a singularity, suddenly began to expand. This explosion, known as the Big Bang, marked the beginning of the universe as we know it. But it wasn't an explosion in space, it was an expansion of space itself, before the Big Bang. Now, you might ask, what was there before the Big Bang? The short answer is, we don't really know. According to the theory, time and space didn't exist before the Big Bang. Everything, even time itself, began at the moment of the Big Bang. In the first moments after the Big Bang, the universe was incredibly hot, so hot that atoms couldn't even form. It was a chaotic, energetic place. As the universe expanded and cooled, particles like protons and neutrons began to combine and form the first elements, hydrogen and helium. Expansion and cooling over time. As time went on, the universe continued expanding and cooling, allowing for the creation of stars and galaxies. These first stars and galaxies were the building blocks of everything we see today. The universe was now filled with matter and energy, and it began to take shape. Evidence supporting the Big Bang Theory. So, how do we know this really happened? One key piece of evidence is cosmic microwave background radiation, CMB. This is faint radiation that still exists today, left over from the Big Bang, and it shows us what the universe looked like just 380,000 years after the explosion. Another piece of evidence is the redshift of galaxies. As galaxies move away from us, their light shifts to the red end of the spectrum, showing that the universe is still expanding. The future of the universe. But what does the future hold for the universe? Some scientists believe it will continue expanding forever, while others suggest it could eventually stop and collapse in a big crunch. However, many believe it will keep expanding at an accelerated rate, leading to what's called the Big Freeze, where everything cools down and stars burn out. Conclusion. So, that's the Big Bang Theory. How our universe began from a single, dense point and expanded to create everything we know today. It's a fascinating and ever-evolving theory that continues to shape our understanding of the cosmos. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more science content.